Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Embrace Life Boldly with Coach Tammy Ward here. As you guys know, I am all about this year of making sure that we are transforming and transitioning to whatever it is that we're looking forward to this year of 2022. So this whole year for me is going to be just coming in here and giving tools and practices and possibly having you shift that mindset of like old ways of thinking to new ways of thinking. And that's really what I want to do. That is my mission in life, to be able to be of service to myself and others, and the things that I learn and things that I practice, the things that I teach my clients in my coaching business. I mean, these are just all things that is extremely helpful. And again, once I teach them, if you're ever looking for a little bit more deeper meaning to them or a deeper way of practice, you can always comment or DM me, and we can get you set up on a consult and just see how things would work for you, how I may be of service to you, and how this year in this life would enhance you to be able to fulfill the things that you've always wanted to fulfill in your life. Okay, so as you know, repeat after me. That was my last year of tolerating less than I deserve. Period. Amen. You are worth everything. You deserve everything that you can possibly imagine. We are limitless people. We are a limitless soul having a human experience. So why not combine the two and allow it to move us in a direction of understanding, belief, faith, harmony, existence in your own self, so where you can exist in the external world. This is what it's all about, right? So this is it. And so here we go. I just want to break it down to you guys. I want to talk about the control of your senses, right? Of the senses we have. I think everybody knows the senses, most senses that we have, smell, hear, touch, taste, all that good stuff. But I'm going into a more deeper sense of like intuition, a knowing, a form of just understanding something that is quite beyond this realm of human experience, right? And so I want to come to you with the eighth stage. The eighth stage of yoga, right? And I'm going to butcher this name or the word of it, and I'm continuing to practice how to pronounce these things. But Pratyahara, right? Pratyahara. And there's a lot of times whenever we don't listen to our senses and it helps us realize that we're holding on to things like food, stimulants, or people, and that keeps us anchored to the physical world, right? All those things keep us anchored to the physical world. Like sometimes we're not willing to go above and beyond of wanting to be in the health that we want because we're holding on to the attachments that food gives us. Even with any stimulants, whether it be drugs, alcohol, bad people in your life, people who are constantly complaining or negativity, those are attachments that we hold on to, right? And so the truth always lies in letting go of all that is not you. And when we let go of the things that are not you, we begin to release the old us to begin to be able to grow and create the new us. And when we think about that, it comes in a practice of, releasing habits, releasing patterns, releasing thoughts that no longer are of service to you. And some of these could be daily things, right? If you're having trouble sleeping, look at your daily routines. Are you going to bed with social media, right? Because everything you go to bed with, you bring into your bed. So if you're going through the news or going through Facebook and having thoughts and emotions like that, you are bringing those into your dreams. And so releasing that old way of you is being able to release those things and put that away so that way you can find inner peace within yourself. And perhaps it's just dreaming of something that you want to manifest. I know that I can understand that there's those things like we talk about when we talk about like, food addictions, social media addictions, coffee addictions, or that need to buy addiction, or be better or achieve addiction. Those were once such a part of your identity, but now it's time to diminish them. Now it's time to release those things. And I'm not saying you can't have those things. Everything is meant in moderation. But the moment those things hamper from you moving in a direction of growth, should be something for you to think about. You know what I'm saying? So this is the time. This is the time more than ever to go deeper into this 8th stage of yoga, of controlling of the senses. Continue to meditate, be still, however it looks for you. Nature is very important. Whatever draws you immediately into the releasing of holding on to something, right? Whatever draws you into that. Maybe it's coloring, maybe it's painting, maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's all kinds of beautiful things that I'm not even thinking about. You know, it could be gardening, it could be mowing the grass, it could be building a fort. It doesn't matter. It could be playing with your kids, it could be dancing, it could be stretching. You know, whatever draws you away from all those attachments that you're holding on to will begin to illuminate, right? Illuminate, Harry Potter fans. To be able to illuminate the things that you want to create. And it is only in that space that you can listen to the truth within and act accordingly of how you want to be. And so, you know, a good practice of the control of your senses is that when, oh gosh, I want to be able to say this with great impact. I'll give you an example for me. Whenever there's a time where I am feeling a bit emotional, or I begin to like have that subconscious thought of self-doubt, I quickly want to go into emotional eating. So I quickly want to go downstairs, go into my pantry. What is here that I can just devour because I need control over something, right? In those moments, yeah, I feel my body going downstairs, right? I see myself opening the door. But right when I'm in there, I ask myself, is this going to illuminate me? Is this going to enhance? Is this action that I'm about to commence going to enhance what I really need? And then I just take a second. I breathe in. I let out. And I allow my higher self to speak to me. You know, I allow myself to listen to the senses that are asking me to go further and deeper into a place that will give me positivity and joy. And so those are just one things for you to practice. So the control of the senses is first and foremost releasing those attachments. Secondly, build a practice of what it looks like for you. You know, like I talked about, dancing, coloring, painting, meditating, walking, running, nature, whatever it looks like for you. You know, find that peace with it. You know, I mean, find the time to be able to do that for yourself, to be able to feel the senses of all your chakras, your energy, just you and yourself in your own body. I know a good thing that I teach my clients is to imagine there's a little body, a little you inside your body, right? And you're just kind of like the orchestrator, right? You're the conductor of where your emotions are going, how they're flowing through you, and how you're creating something beautiful and wonderful. All right, guys, that's what I got for you today. Again, if I would love to see your comments about just what we're sharing here, what I'm talking about here. So don't be afraid to just hit that like button. You know, don't be afraid to put a comment like, oh, this was great, or oh, can I do this deeper? And if you don't want any of that, like seen on Facebook or whatever platform you see this on, YouTube, Facebook, whichever, then please, by all means, DM me. Let's have a private conversation. Again, my mission in life is to be able to be of service to myself and others. And however, which way I can do that, that is the most fulfilling for our planet, for our universe. And so there you go. All right, guys, until next time, keep loving, keep growing, and absolutely keep embracing life boldly.